There he is, the man, the myth, the legend. All right, cut it out. It's starting to get I can get some more shooting.
I saw your report on shooting guards this morning.
The deficits are every 2 months. Let's get after it, MP.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Jokic is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's James. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Harden in at the shooting guard position.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And so it's the West getting on the board first. And it's Green with the jam.
When MP uses his vertical like that, I can get with it. I mean, athleticism should not be wasted.
Pass to Jokic. Now Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Towns. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
Yeah, I have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
And so here are the West All-Stars. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. Stolen by Ball. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
We tend to focus on what LaMelo Ball gives you offensively, but he's disruptive defensively too.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Jokic. Five to shoot. Now Wembanyama. And here's LeBron outside. The West again cannot hit. Green the pass to Towns. And he banks in the layup.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
To the paint, Jokic. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
And the West All-Stars have possession, following the miss by LaMelo Ball. LeBron passes to Wembanyama. And he comes up with the deuce. Wembanyama's got 5 now.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. And the wide open shot from Green. A three-pointer is right on target.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but, you know, that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
Now here's James. He has yet to score. Pass to Jokic. And here's Harden for 3. And the 3 ball is good.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
Now here's Ball. Inside. MP, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Jokic kicks to Harden. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the West hit again from deep.
Well, this is why SGA is a focal point of this offense because of that ability to score.
And timeout call. by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Bam Adebayo's checked in for the East. Cunningham comes in for Ball. Butler, he's checked in for the West. Curry comes in for James Harden. Here's Cunningham. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Jokic.
What sprint there from Cunningham. Converting through contact really will help his confidence.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
And here is Curry. To the right side. Adebayo against Jokic. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Really hard to move Jokic off the blocks. He's tough down there.
Cunningham kicks to Green. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And that one's good. Green's got his third bucket of the night. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now, here's SGA. Jokic passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot wide open. SGA's got 6.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And this game literally has been wide open as it gets.
Yeah, both teams completely neglecting their defensive duties.
Wembanyama. Good, and Butler gets the assist. He's got 7.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Giannis outside. The 3. And Jokic with the rebound. And it's the West All-Stars ball. Outside, SGA. There's 48 seconds left here in the first quarter. Wembanyama sets a screen for Butler. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Cunningham passes to MP. Mitchell outside. Jacks up a 3. Traps in the tray. Mitchell's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, you can't expect lockdown D in the All-Star game, especially in the first half.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Curry with him. Out-guarded by Giannis. Wembanyama, a screen on Mitchell. 5 on the clock. And the dunk by SGA.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
SGA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move.
Well, I tell you what, he deserves to do some collar popping after that sequence.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the West All-Stars. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back to the action in just a minute. Back with you again on the most...
Usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Giannis, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. MP comes in for Brown. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Cade Cunningham. And it's Ball in for Garland. They've got MP. Towns is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Ball in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
LeBron dishes to Harden. A three from Wembanyama. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. On the wing, MP. Covered by LeBron. Ball from long range. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Green's got 3 assists in the game. Wembanyama looking it over. Back to SGA. Some nice passing here by the West. Pass to Jokic. Flexing that range, Nikola Jokic.
Love the response from Jokic. His competitive spirit turned up hot.
16 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's MP. Mitchell wide open. The West All-Stars pull it in. LeBron's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. A 3-ball. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the West All-Stars. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Friends, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums. They're measuring up the shot. Yes!
Remaining in the NBA All-Star game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for it.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
Here's SGA. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. LeBron James is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Harden in at the 2.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
Such a treat that we get to watch Wembanyama in action. He's unlike anybody else in the league, or really ever.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Fires the 3. Ball no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Green passes to Towns. Mitchell in the corner. Stolen by Harden. Wembanyama high post. Jokic, no good.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Harden finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Jokic. Wembanyama passes to SGA. Pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. Shot on the wing. The West again cannot hit.
Ice cold coming out of the half. That's 0 for 3.
And Antetokounmpo. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. MP against LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Giannis. From past the arc.
And it's Wembanyama's size that makes him a potent defensive presence.
Harden against Mitchell. Outside for Wembanyama. The West again cannot hit.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
Towns, the pass to Mitchell. Outside, Green. Back to Mitchell. Fires from deep. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
To the West All-Stars.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
The West leading by 9. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Let's hear the ball dancer.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Victor Wembanyama.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
Giannis passes to Towns, and Towns throws it down.
7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
Towns has gone 3 for 5 from the field. And they double up James. Harden finds James. Now Wembanyama. Harden scanning the floor. Just 5 to shoot. From downtown, Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And MP jets right back to the rack.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star Week.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. The East trail by 7. MP dishes to Towns. Pass the ball from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's LeBron, and LeBron throws it down.
One of the most remarkable things in sport, LeBron still throwing it down at this age. One of the best athletes we've seen in any sport.
Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander. Ball no good. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 14 points for him. Here's Wembanyama for 3. It's hauled in by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Green the pass to Towns. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Harden. Towns against SGA. James the bounce pass. Here's Jokic. Shoots over ball. Jokic, no good.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
Green, no luck. The West leading by 9. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's the East with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
MP with the drive and the finish. Attacking through the defense right there.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's
fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
They've got Mitchell. Made him out there with Green. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Adebayo in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Tatum down low. He's against Jokic. MP, no good. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Pass to Wembanyama. Butler against MP. Jokic with the screen on Green. Jokic kicks to Butler. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Ball against Curry. Ball dishes to Green. Jokic with the steal. Here's Harden on the wing. And the West hit again from deep. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Outside, Ball. Down low. Here's MP. Stolen by Harden. Pass to Curry. With floor spacing so in demand, league-wide, Clark, there are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guys.
And for the NBA, anytime there's a blip in the ratings, Clark, you've got those who will begin to criticize the state of the game. Do you find any credence there?
I think in many cases it's a bit of an overreach, an attempt to try to define something simply that's more complex, to have a simple answer for a complex situation. I do think the league is very much on the right track in continuing to listen to criticisms and then evaluate them on their merit.
Pass to Sabonis. The kick outside to Butler. No one near Curry as he lets it go. No good on the 3. Here's MP. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Boy, that stick-to-itiveness, not to give up on that play. Giannis never giving in or giving up.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment, obviously. No one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Damian Lillard's checked in for Butler, and it's in there.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Green with a screen on Lillard. To the middle, Green kicks the ball. And stolen by Lillard.
Reaching foul. MP. Second personal foul. 15.
And he makes the first.
Boy, how consistently good Steph's been over the course of his career. Really remarkable. What a teammate, what a leader, what a player.
And here are the East All-Stars now. Green with a screen on Curry. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell, and it's Morant with the rebound.
Surprising to see that he had so much room from mid-range. I think he was surprised too.
Personal foul. The team is in
The first one falls.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than Ja Morant. He explodes off the floor.
Here's Ball. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth. MP with a screen on Lillard. Ball against Lillard. Towns the screen. From deep, Giannis. West All-Stars with the rebound. Curry with it. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
Fans, the presentation of the most valuable player. Here to present the trophy is NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. Let's hear for the All-Star MVP Award winner,